Patrice Vare. I'm a certified yoga therapist and trained Daring to Rest Yoga Nidra facilitator. And I'm super excited to be connecting with the Philadelphia Family Pride community today to share a moment of rest. This back to school season is so hectic. Here in our neighborhood today, there's been a lot of flooding, which has delayed traveling back and forth to school. And our school reported its first COVID case today. So I'm not sure if your day looked exactly like mine, but I imagine that if yours was anything like mine, you probably would welcome this rest. And I am delighted to be here to offer it to you. We will start with an intentional moment where we can take a collective pause and come into this refresh. So let's take a moment to consciously gather our energy so that we can more fully arrive in this moment. I'm gonna offer you an image here. So it may be helpful to acknowledge that you're coming from somewhere as you arrive here. And there may be things that are on your mind that feel unresolved, and that's okay. I invite you to put them down for the brief time that we're together. So I offer you this branch as a place to hang your distractions. You may choose to hang up your to-do lists, perhaps your plans for dinner, your homework plans, whatever came before you arrived here and anything that's in the future. Any of the things that are on your heart or in your mind that it would be a relief to temporarily put down, I invite you to put them down now. And if you want to pick them up again later, you know exactly where you hung them, and you can pick them up as you need them. So maybe your list is a little bit long. I'm going to give you just another moment to breathe and to hang your distractions. And now I'll invite you to take a collective breath. So as we do that, we're going to inhale through the nose, and then we'll exhale out of the mouth, making a sigh or any other sound that would feel good for you right now. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's take a full deep inhale and a release for that exhale. I hope that you're feeling more grounded in this present moment with that. And at this time, I will invite you to find a comfortable position to rest in. So that might be lying down. That's my favorite rest position. And if you're in a place where you can do that, I invite you to make that transition and move to lying down now. But you're also welcome to sit or even to stand if that would be the best way for you to find some ease in your body at this moment. So taking a few seconds now to just transition to your spot. This is your practice, and so I hope that you can find a place to settle where this refresh can be as pleasurable as possible for you. So coming to your position where you're resting, making any adjustments that you need to make in order to settle your body. And you can begin to start to sense the support of the surface that you're resting on. Allow it to hold you. And now I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever would feel most comfortable for you at this time. You might also choose to gaze at this refreshing water here on the screen. Tune into what feels most supportive for you in the moment and then follow that. So now I will guide you through a 61 point relaxation. This is a body sensing meditation. So, as a body part is named, you can invite that body part to soften and release any tension that maybe is held there. We will rotate attention through the body fairly rapidly. So, this is to keep your mind from wandering too far off. And one thing that sometimes helps me to focus that I'll offer to you is that it may be helpful to visualize a blue dot landing on each point, or to perhaps imagine the tip of a feather gently grazing each point. So, with that, we begin at the point between the eyebrows, the hollow of the throat, right shoulder joint, right elbow joint, the bend of the right wrist joint, tip of the right thumb, tip of the right index finger, tip of the right middle finger, tip of the right ring finger, tip of the right pinky finger, the bend of the right wrist joint, right elbow joint, right shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, left shoulder joint, left elbow joint, the bend of the left wrist joint, tip of the left thumb, tip of the left index finger, tip of the left middle finger, tip of the left ring finger, tip of the left pinky finger, the bend of the left wrist joint, left elbow joint, left shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, center of the chest, right nipple, center of the chest, left nipple, center of the chest, center of the abdomen, center of the pubic bone, right hip joint, right knee joint, right ankle joint, tip of the right big toe, tip of the right second toe, tip of the right third toe, tip of the right fourth toe, tip of the right pinky toe, right ankle joint, right knee joint, right hip joint, center of the pubic bone, left hip joint, left knee joint, left ankle joint, the tip of the left big toe, tip of the left second toe, tip of the left third toe, tip of the left fourth toe, tip of the left pinky toe, left ankle joint, left knee joint, left hip joint, center of the pubic bone, center of the abdomen, center of the chest, hollow of the throat, point between the eyebrows. Rest here at the point between the eyebrows. Notice sensation in the whole body. As you're ready, you can begin to move your body and open your eyes. Be gentle with yourself. I invite you to take the time that you need to transition. And as we begin to wrap things up here today, I wanted to offer you this rest wisdom from Maya Angelou. She says, every person needs to take one day away, a day in which one consciously separates the past from the future. Jobs, family, employers, and friends can exist one day without any of us. And if our egos permit us to confess, they could exist eternally in our absence. Each person deserves a day away in which no problems are confronted, no solutions searched for. Each of us needs to withdraw from the cares which will not withdraw from us. So while a whole day away might feel out of reach right now, I hoped that this time together would offer you a moment to withdraw from the cares that will not withdraw from you. And I hope that you'll take the opportunity to practice with us again in the coming weeks. We'll be doing another refresh on Saturday the 11th at 10:15 and on Friday 9:17 at noon. And then you can also join us for a longer 45-minute practice on Monday, September 20th at 8:30.